Hi guys, it's Kelly from Connecting Hearts Wellness Center, and today we're going to talk about boundaries. I'm talking to all you people out there, single, looking to date. Okay, that's who I'm talking to. And so the main problem that I see with my clients is that they don't understand appropriate boundaries in relationships. They give of themselves like information, or they give of their bodies too soon in relationships. And so when they're left with giving so much, they've given somebody who hasn't earned the right to that part of their emotions and their mind and their body. And so the problem is that these people who you're dating and you're giving so much of yourself to, they're not going to respect you. They're just going to kind of use you up and throw you away. They're just in it for that moment, or you've given too much and maybe you just overwhelm someone with the information, or overwhelm someone like a nice guy or girl, because you're being too forward and too fast, So let's think of it as leveling, So we've all played video games, right? So let's think about it. So when you are playing a video game, you start the game, right? And you got this cool new character, and you immediately go and fight the big boss, right? No. We all know that in video games, you're going to have to level up, right? And you have to go through all of the tasks and quests and gain your armor and do all the things you need to do before you can get to that final level, right? And sometimes people don't ever get there because of the skill level, right? So let's think about this. So if we level people up, so you can kind of think of the leveling, however many levels you want to have with people, but let's say level 1, common strangers, people you meet. So those people deserve basic common decency. That's it. They don't deserve, people like to ask personal information, or to be pushy, or to touch you or your hair, or just be inappropriate, right? Or those types of people. So they're only allowed to have basic common decency, right? That's it. And then you have level 2. You're going to have people that you have associated with a little bit more, maybe like coworkers and those people. So, like common interests, small talk. Those are those people you give general information, hi, my name is Kelly. I'm a counselor, right? I may talk about my family to a moderate degree, a minor degree, right? But they don't deserve to have any of the personal information about my life, my struggles, my personal issues. They don't deserve that. They haven't been around, they haven't earned that right and that trust. So what a lot of you are doing is you're meeting these people, you're going on these first dates, right? And then you're just spilling the beans like, oh yes, I was born here, and this is when I had my first breakdown, and I was devastated by this breakup, or blah blah. You're saying so much, or you're being too sexual. Instead of like the sweet kiss and the night ending, you're doing etc etc etc, and we all know it, right? Which is not appropriate. You just met this person. Why are you giving such a valuable thing? Like ourselves, especially when it comes to sexual relations, that is a very valuable thing. Not everyone deserves these goods, right? They just don't. So that person who is a level 2 doesn't deserve more than a nice date, maybe a nice little kiss, and then you go on your way. And then through time, you give them little bits of information, a little bit more information, and then they get up to level 3 because they have learned you and they can be trusted, and they take these small information and bits of pieces you're giving them, and they're respecting it, and they're being reciprocal, which means that they are giving you back information as well. They're putting forth as much effort into maintaining that friendship, that relationship, as you are. And so that's really important. We need to feel like someone is giving as much as we are. We should never be trying more than another person, especially in a new relationship. It should be very reciprocal. It should be the same, right? Or similar. Should look on it like, oh, well, they've asked me out as many times, or they've contacted me or emailed me or texted me or called me as many times as I've called them, or similar. That should be where it is, right? And so honestly, when you're getting up to these higher levels, not everyone is ever going to get to your top level, right? They're not going to get to, the most important levels. Only like really, really close friends, some family members, your significant other that you end up with, those are the only people who deserve to have your most private information and deserve to have the rest of you. Okay? So think about that. Are you giving someone too much? Are you giving them level 5 information, level 5 access to your body when they're a level 2 person? Message me, post on the bottom of this YouTube video and tell me what you think. Are you giving too much? Can you find a way to start leveling people up in a slower pace that they deserve to have and that you deserve? Okay? Till later. This is Kelly from Connecting Hearts Wellness Center.